All right, g'day, hi, and welcome. All right, sorry about the mess, but look at all that sea of guitars. But today we're going to be talking about bass. Bass. My 8-string guitar right there, but I'm going to grab my bass and scale lengths. So I've been playing this bass now for when did I buy this? February, March. Okay, so this is my second bass. I still haven't taken the tag off of it. It's $391.99 is what I paid for this bass. It's fun. Now this bass is a 34-inch scale length, so from here to here, 34-inch. Okay. Oh, lawnmower attack again. And the thing is that what I've noticed, I'll just wait till the lawnmower goes by. The lawnmower's in C. Sorry, G. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but basically that the lawnmower's in tune to G. That's hilarious. Okay, so the scale length. So new bass players. Okay, so here's my thing. I've been a guitar player forever and a day. That's why there's so many guitars in the room. And I played bass in high school. You know, whatever. And that was my first real introduction to the bass. I had a cheap 4-string bass, no name, found it in the garbage, brought it home, couldn't really do anything. The action was like that high on it. I eventually got rid of it. And but I did play other people's basses. Never owned one other than the other one and this one. But what I'm finding is that a lot of bass players that want to take up playing bass might be struggling with the cheat code. So what is the cheat code? Well, the cheat code is basically, do you start with a long scale bass or a shorter scale bass? So there's the shortest scale I think is like 29 inch, 28 inch. And this is like what you would call a more standard scale of 34 inch. And then you've got really long, typically on probably 5 and 6-string basses, upper end ones that are like 35, 36 inch, which, would basically lengthen it out to about here. So that bass would probably be a hard bass for somebody to learn on. But I think if you start with what's kind of considered the norm, it might be a little bit harder at first, but then you don't have to relearn on a new scale length. Like again, so okay, back to G. Wait for it. Yeah, the lawnmower's tuned to G. So starting on a 4-string versus a 5-string, that's up to you. But I would definitely stick with the 34-inch scale length to get used to. And maybe later on you'll find that you want a longer scale length, or maybe you want a shorter scale length. But at least you're used to what most basses out there are going to be, so that if you did start off on a short bass, you might have a hard time, because when we're talking short bass, I mean we're talking from 34 inch to 29 inches, a bass from about here, right? So that from here down. So to give you an idea, this 8-string here is 26 and a half. you know, so you can get an idea of how much shorter the neck's going to be, which will be easier to play. There's no doubt about that. But you're also going to sonically lose out on the low end notes. You know, so you're not going to have that low end that you get with a shorter scale. It's not going to. What, Missy? What? What's your problem now? Did nobody pull your tail today? Here. Is it still raining out there? Nasty out there? Yeah. Thanks for interrupting my video. Yeah. So now that my cat's basically disturbed my video, the point of the video is for newer bass players, probably shoot for the middle of the road. It's probably going to be your best interest, even if I'm not the most experienced bass player. But yeah, anyway, so the cat is now taken over the video. So yeah, thank you, Missy. Thank you. All right, anyway, there we go.